It's a giraffe.
The sense of wonder from a day at the Dallas Zoo isn't new. But the person in charge here
You see the gorilla?
is. Lisa new.
What is it like for you when you see someone's eyes light up like that?
Well, it reminds me why I work here.
She took over as CEO in January after a wild year, and not the kind of wild the zoo's used to dealing with. Police say last January, a 24-year-old cut open a cage, allowing a clouded leopard to escape. Then they say he stole 2 monkeys, which officers found safe a week later in an abandoned building.
That was a very traumatic time for the staff and for the community. It's very unraveling if you've had your home broken into or your pets jeopardized. So you can imagine how we would feel about these endangered species and how vulnerable that makes you feel.
A judge ruled the suspect mentally incompetent to stand trial, and prosecutors recently dropped the charges. Now, the zoo has upped security with 120 new cameras dotting enclosures, more fencing, and 24/7 guards.
Are you confident that some of the things that happened last year can't happen again?
You know, if there is evil or mental illness or malice in the world and there's a will, there is possibly always a way. But I feel that we are as safe and as tight of a ship as we can be.
When she came aboard, the zoo needed to care for more than just its animals.
Morale was low. I mean, the staff did feel traumatized by all of that.
The zoo brought in counselors and now a new leader
All to my left is, you'll see the old monorail.
with big plans. She wants to open up 15 mothballed acres with a new boardwalk called Safari Trail and slated to open in 2027.
We'll bring rhinos back for the first time in many, many years.
A rebirth of sorts after a rough year at the zoo. Its new leader doesn't call it redemption, but hopes for renewal.
There's a lot of reason to be optimistic and excited. It was part of the reason I came,
In Dallas,
a big reason that I came.
I'm Cole Sullivan.